We have factors that we normally consider when we finally settle down to delimit the boundaries of the boundaries of the constituencies and the county assembly wards. One, we shall talk about the means of communication in that particular area, which shall be considered. Number two, we are also going to talk about the interest of the community, the cultural ties, the tradition, and all that. And also we shall talk about, majorly, there's something that we need to understand, that delimitation is determined majorly by what we call the population quota. And the population quota is that number that we get by dividing the population of the whole country by 290. Remember, the whole country is divided into 290 constituencies. So a constituency population quota is gotten by dividing the whole national the population by the 290 constituencies, and that one gives us the number that an ideal constituency is supposed to have. Again, we all are aware that all the constituencies cannot have equal number of people, and therefore the purpose of the limitation is actually to try to work in a way that all the constituencies have a number that is approaching that particular quota. Currently, it stands at 164,000 people. So when you divide the number of population of Kenya against by 290, you get around 164,000, and that is the ideal constituency. That is what we call the population quota. Now, constituencies have different values. The Constitution has given us an allowance. In cities that are densely populated and in areas that are sparsely populated, we are given up to 40%. Below or above. So the population of a constituency can either be 164 plus 40% or 164 minus 40%. For other areas that are not cities and are also not sparsely populated, the Constitution allows us to work with a figure that is below or above 30% of 164,000. So as we delimit these constituencies and wards, we shall be working around that figure to ensure that constituencies are more or less the same in terms of numbers. Now, there's something that is very critical to understand about boundaries delimitation. The purpose and the reasoning behind boundaries delimitation is all about fair distribution of resources. It is fair distribution of resources, and that is why it works towards ensuring that we are meeting that particular quota. So people should know that actually the essence of delimitation is about fair distribution of resources, because there is no point of having a constituency having many people and another one having few people, yet when the resources are distributed, they get equal amount of resources, like the NGCDF. We want a situation where once the NGCDF is distributed and it is equal, then at least equal or nearly equal number of people get the resources. That is the essence of